Hello, Minecrafters, and welcome to episode 37 of our Direwolf 20 Let's Play series. Last episode, we had just gotten into Thaumcraft, and it was the anticlimactic scan everything. And not really sure what happened there, but it didn't work out like it planned, which kind of makes it normal. So, during a little bit off camera time, and I actually streamed a couple hours of toying around with this, I was looking at doing some more with the Ender Quarry. And one of the things was testing out the power multiplier. It's the Ender Quarry Speed 3 upgrade, and according to the information here, the power drain multiplier is times 2. Well, we had tried setting it up at in the nether, and this front half ran the quarry just fine. So times 2 power, if you double it, it should run it, at full speed. Well, it didn't. So I was working around, and I made another Ender Quarry because our nether one is still running, so that way we'll keep our netherrack coming in. But I went ahead and made another setup, and I took it to the deep dark. And I set it up with a totally different, I used the dimensional transceiver. I've got this set up here, plenty of power, all that stuff. Trying to figure out, where is it getting its power from? Because it says it's going up. And I don't think this is hooked up to anything putting off power. Yeah, because that's on send. I don't know, unless the wireless is charging it. I guess that might be it. But anyways, as I was saying, I actually separated and I put all of the capacitor banks that used to come down. Where did they come down at? Okay. They used to come down here, down and over here, and then they overlapped the power output right here, where this one's sitting now. And that was where we got power for all our machines and stuff like that upstairs. So I disconnected that, I put it up in the ceiling so that all of our base power would be segregated from what I was working with on, I was going to power the quarry with. And so this, when it's up and running, puts out, I guess, about 11,500 RF a tick. And so I fired up, well, I'll take you down there and show you. And I have since taken the times 2 off. I've got it in my bag because, well, it was actually pulling about 56,000 RF a tick, because I had my capacitor bank there full, and so once I started it, it ran for a little while, and I mean it ran fast. I'll give it that. It was hauling. However, there's no way it was times 2, because I can run this setup right here with the whole world upgrade, the silk touch upgrade, and I guess I don't have the liquids upgrade on there. I thought I did, but I don't. But anyways, I can run this, and the silk touch even has a 1.5 increase to power use, and I can run all this with 8 magmatics putting out 80 RF apiece. So yeah, for that to jump up to 56,000 RF, that's pretty crazy. But anyways, we should be able to come right over here. I think this is where it was digging earlier. That's just a big hole. I wonder if it's on my map where I was at. Oh, I went the wrong way. And I laid out some torches, and I laid out some magnum torches just to keep the spawn down some. actually... Oop, wrong direction again. I've actually laid out a pretty large area that that we're going to be working on running the quarry through. As I figured, you know, I'm just going to leave it down here running. There's really no need to run small areas. So, but this is where we're at now. And I mean, it still does pretty quick. Let's see if I can find where it's at now. Oh, there we go. I mean, you can see it doesn't take long for it to go on down. I think it's about the same drop rate as I can go down. I mean, I'm holding shift down, going down as fast as I can. I can almost outrun it. So, anyways, that's what we're doing now. And I'll leave that. Let the quarry get it later. So, this is what we've got running now. And that kind of takes me to one of the other things that's up here on the map. Alright, so I need to turn around and go back the way I came. And there are these little, I don't know, I kind of call them little dungeon looking things. These little things. And inside of here are mob spawners and chests and different things like that. And they're kind of a cool little find. That's a yellow frequency. That don't look yellow to me. But one of the things I have found is, one, the mobs inside of this don't seem to be quite as strong as the boosted mobs that are outside. So it doesn't take quite as much to kill what's inside of there. And also some fairly decent loot. I mean, it's not groundbreaking or earth-shattering or anything like that, but it's decent little loot in there. So I figured that we could do a quick run through on this, and I'll record part of it, and part of it I'll probably cut. But in case you're not familiar with the Deep Dark and had never been down in one of these, thought this way you get an opportunity to see what you've been missing by not coming down. And I just like kind of closing it off behind me, just so I can kind of get an idea of what I'm dealing with. And I try and light it up as much as I can, and I'll just kind of come through and kill stuff and light up the area so nothing else spawns. But one of the things I'm wanting to do is get some spawners. Like, I don't really care about spiders. I don't really want spider spawners. So, not overly worried about those. Also, a good place to get ender lilies. And with ender lilies, you can either plant them and grow them, or you can melt them down for I'll have to check that out in a minute. Oh, one other thing. I made the goggles, and then I also combined them in with my helmet. It took 10 levels and was able to add the Thaumcraft goggles to my helmet. So now I can see all that stuff. And apparently, it says on there it still gives you your 5% viz discount. So that's pretty cool. Most mods, whenever you add the helm or add the goggles to the helm, you lose that viz discount. But apparently you get to keep it on this. And then that is the ladder that goes up to the next level. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this for a minute. think. I might do another room or two. Kinda hoping to find a few more spawners real quick. But there are a lot of doors and a lot of little, you know, pathways and things like that. So you can get turned around, and that's one of the reasons I bring a lot of torches, is to make sure, one, I can light it all up, but two, so that I'll be able to remember where I've been and where I haven't. Simply because if it's lit, I've been there, and if it isn't, I haven't. And I'll get a couple of, you know, stones or something to make sure I can block off, because there's, I don't remember if there's 2 or 4 entryways. Well, hello, Junior. And I tell you, every time they die, it sounds like you're saying over here. And I'm not too worried about getting that one. Biome. And this is another reason I like having the ender pouch, because I don't have to worry about getting filled up, because I can just send the stuff back to the house. Just like that. I think I'm going to swap those two. And fill that stack back up. So now I can just roll back and forth between those two and keep it going. And tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here, and then once I find what it is I'm looking for, I'll cut back. So I'll be right back. And quite literally, the next door I walked through was the one I was looking for. And so what I was looking for are skeleton spawners, and that's what we've got here. So what I want to do is, instead of breaking it, is I actually want to capture this. And that's why I try and keep diamond dollies with me. And once you put them in a pack like that, then you don't still have the negative buff. Wow, that's it. Okay. So, that's the main thing I was after while I was here, and you'll get to find out later on why it is that I was interested in getting skeleton spawners. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out here, finish out this little area, and I'll be right back. Okay, well that cleared out that area, and I don't think it did too bad. Ended up with 2 skeleton spawners, and that will be in a future episode, and we'll get to see what we're going to do with that. But for now, I think we'll go ahead and head on back. See how this is doing. Cut that back off. And there is actually something else that I wanted to do, and that is to check out a few of these. Because one thing about it, it is definitely easier to find nodes in the deep dark, because, well, it's dark. And they're good to scan, because of course you can, you know, get your points and stuff. Let's see, that one's what? Okay, and so the next thing I want to do is I actually want to capture this and want to take it home with me. I want to keep it. So what I've got is teleposer. I've got a lever, and I've got one of these little teleposition focuses. And as you can see, these already have coordinates. and I'll show you how we're going to do this on this end, and then I'll show you how I set it up on the other end. But basically we just want to get that right beside of it, and then put that there, and then open it. And we're going to put this, which is programmed to another one of these on the other side. Then we'll put switch on the side, hit that, and it's gone. Much easier than having to try and deal with the node or jarring a node and all that stuff. And so now, since I've used this one, I'll take it and put it up top, and I've got 4 more. Basically I made what, 6 of these. No, 5 of, okay, I did make 6 because I have 5 in the ground at my house, and then I've got this one with me, so I made 6 of these, and then I've got 5 of these which are programmed to the locations on the other side. And so I've got them all close together, and basically for now I'm just going to let them all fight it out and see who wins, and hopefully I'll have larger nodes for it. But one thing you have to be very careful about is when you open this, do not have this in your hand, because if you right click on this with this, it will set your point to here, and then it won't do anything when you go to do that. And toss that one back up to the top, and I guess we can head back toward our place over here and see if we see any more on the way. That's a torch, but that isn't. That'll work. Oh, too high. And place that. Put that in there. Put the lever on and hit it. And I can do 2 more. If I see any more. That's torch. Torch. There we go. What is that? Ah, that's a fading node. If I'm not mistaken, those will not recharge. And I don't know how that works with another node consuming it. But we'll send it home anyways. There we go. Oh, right. I got to put the little thing in it. Now I can hit it. And now I need to put some torches down. And I don't guess you really need to cut off the switch. I guess I do that out of habit. Okay, and I was getting ready to say I thought I saw one more. All right, that is that, and now we can hit the book and head on back. And I'm also experimenting with a couple of sinister nodes as well. found them in, I think they're totems. They're over there. I'll show you those in just a minute. So yeah, this is what I've got so far. Now this was my winner before, but looks like, yeah, looks like he's gaining off of some of them. So should be interesting to see what comes of all this. And I guess I can go ahead and make sure I've scanned all of them. Cool. So this ought to be interesting. See who ends up winning out from all this. Kind of pulling for him. He seems to be doing pretty good here so far. Which looks like he's lost one. He's got that one up there with the 0. Yeah, that one beat him out. But anyways, then I've got this over here. Yeah, these are my sinister nodes. And I really don't think these fight. Because they've just been kind of sitting here not doing anything. I've not seen any sparks or anything from them. So they've been real quiet. So that has that taken care of. Yep, looks like Ordo's gone on that one. That one's almost gone completely. That one's getting there. These two are still fighting it out though. Is that Perdido? Maybe fire. But anyways. Sorry, I can kind of get lost in it and just sit there and watch them do that. Let's see, I was trying to think if there was anything else that I had done. I don't think so. I haven't done much stuff at all off camera. Oh, but anyways, when this didn't work out like I had hoped, I took the ×2 speed multiplier off of the Ender Quarry that was in the Nether, and I took it off of the one that was in the oh, there's another one. Cool. I'll have to go check that out. And I took the ×2 or the level 2 off of the one that was in the deep dark, and so now I just have 2 quarries running off of this system right here, and they're both powered full power. So this will run 2 Ender Quarries with the liquid upgrade, the hole upgrade, and the silk touch upgrade on both of them, in case you wanted to know. And each of those machines, if you haven't seen my previous episodes where I went over these, all of these magmatics down there and up here all have the 3 levels of energy conservation. So these are all putting out 80 RF per tick. And like I said, that's enough to run 2 quarries. Alright, that covers that. And if you give me just a minute, I'll be right back. Okay, so I think one of the things that I want to work on is, I think I got my paper over here. Yep. Is doing some research. And I'm not going to do a lot of that on here, but one of my next steps I want is a different wand, because my current wand doesn't really hold that much. And not to mention just that, but it's not even all the way charged. Let's see how these guys are holding out. Oh, you're almost gone. And you can see I replaced the floor there. And you're pretty much gone. You're still holding out. This should be interesting. 7 and 7 on the fire. I don't think you're gonna make it. And I'm about positive you're not. Cool. Alright. So anyways, not a whole lot left on this wand. Nothing left there. And nothing there, nothing there. I kind of want that one to win, so I don't really want to pull much from it. Well, shoot, that one hit 0. I can't control what it's pulling from what. Oh wait, there was another. I wonder if that's the one I marked earlier, because I know I saw one through the wall over there. Yeah, I think it is. This is a, if I'm not mistaken, this is a pure but fading. Yep. Or pure pale. Oh, there's the numbers. I was too close to see them. Okay, so what am I still missing? All right. And I think that was a, this one over here is also a pure. And I think this is the one I was going to move over to those sinister ones. All right. But anyways, so I got that charged now, but I do think I want to work toward getting some research done to get a better wand. And from here on out, I will probably be doing most of my research off camera. And then, you know, once I get to the point where I can actually do something with it, then I'll do that on camera. So, but this one, I'm going to go here next. Research tools and paper. I'll say I got the paper. I guess I need that too. Okay. And I'll put that back. Put this up here. And then we've got this, which is a fairly small one, so shouldn't be too difficult. And yes, I use cheat sheets. You can find them all over the place. And of course I can't find what I'm looking for over here. Let's see. Trying to figure out the best way to do this. I actually found a one, you can look it up. It's TC 4.2 sixth cents. SIXTH space SENSE. Looks like it's put out by Chinchill. Seems pretty good. I mean, it's actually one you can download and install on your computer, and you tell it which one you're starting at, which one you're ending at, and how many spaces or whatever, and you tell it to find, and it'll do it. It'll give you a bunch of different ones, and then you can select based on, you know, how much stuff you've got and whether you've got more of one thing than another that you'd rather use or whatever. And let's see. I think I got Modus, don't I? Not much. And I don't know a lot of these by name, so if you hear me call one the candle one, that's what that one is. Alright, so that should connect all of that. So then I can just go from air to instrumentation, what is that one? Instrumentum. And where's vacuous? No. Did I go the wrong direction? I sure did. Darn it. Went the wrong direction. Vacuous goes there. Wait a minute. Where's that one? No, that one's even longer. I'm sorry I'm slow on this. Forgive me. Use the fast forward. Okay. So now I got the right one. And I think that one is... Put that one there. And... yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and do modus. And there you go. And then once you get this little puzzle completed, then you get your discovery. And you put it in your hotbar and right click it. And up in the top left, you can say see that the research is complete. So now when we go over here, you can see I've got this little sparkly thing here, which means I've gained new information under that tab. Which apparently I have new information under this one too. Wispy Dreamcatcher. Taint. Huh. Cool. So your Thaumonomicon will let you know whenever you gain new information. And so like for this, to make the Greatwood Rod, you need 2 Greatwood logs and 3 Perdito in your little crafting bench or your arcane work table over here. And let's see. I guess I'll go ahead and... I can't go to that one next. Yeah, I know how to do that. I don't want to do one foci. Oh, that's right, I'll put the ink back up there. There we go. Oh, there. And we get to do this again. And I'm going to go ahead and pause it. I'll be right back. Okay, and we got that one taken care of. Drop this back down here. And we have gold wand caps. Capping things off with style. And I think I'm going to go ahead and make a couple of things here. Go ahead and make up my new wand. And let's see, that was what? I need the gold nuggets and greatwood logs. Need 2 of those. And 2 gold turned into nuggets. And please don't shift click, because that just makes a big old mess. Trust me, I do it enough. Hopefully I'll have everything I need for this. Okay, there's that. And then I want that. And then put that there, there, there. And I have a new wand. Dun dun dun. And this one will hold 50 each. Oh, it's down to the battle now. We've only got 2 left. Kind of interesting watching them do that. Yeah, we'll see how it turns out. And then once I have a winner here, I'll start sending some more over. But anyways, I think that'll be a good wrapping up point. Not too bad of a day today. We got a new wand here. We have nodes. We're making them a little bit stronger. We have the quarry running again in the deep dark. So I think a fairly successful episode. And if you do want to look me up on Twitch, just I think there should be a link down below in the description. Check it out if you want to go ahead and look that over. I think I'm going to go ahead and start streaming every once in a while. I'm really not going to set a schedule yet because I want to make sure that I keep my schedule on YouTube, and anything I do on Twitch will just kind of be extra. But most of what will be on Twitch is just things that I do between recordings. It'll still be Minecraft. It will still be this world, this area. But it'll be the things that I do off camera. Kind of like last night, what I did was setting up the quarry in the deep dark, having it run on the reactor, finding out that it was using about 56,000 RF, and then resetting it and changing it back over to run on my lava gen. So that was what I did last night, and there was a couple of people that came by. I did it late at night. I was only on for, I don't know, hour and a half maybe. So I wasn't honestly, I wasn't expecting anybody, but it was nice to see a couple of people stop by. So like I said, if you want to catch it on Twitch, I'll have a link down below. You can check that out. Also, my Twitter will be down below. Anytime that I post a video on YouTube, it goes out on Twitter. And whenever I go live on Twitch, that goes out on Twitter as well. So if you want to check it out, please do. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure to click like. If you haven't subscribed already and would like to be notified when we post up videos, make sure to subscribe, not only to YouTube, but the others that I mentioned earlier as well. And as always, if you have any questions, any suggestions, if, just whatever, keep it nice, keep it friendly, but, I'm always open to constructive criticism. If you think, if there's something that you want to see that haven't, if you'd like for me to learn English and learn how to talk, which I believe I'd like that too at times. But if there's anything, oh good, one of my trees grew. Sweet. Oh, where are you? There you. That's not going to let me scan it because it's inside the log. I got 2 more saplings planted down here as well. And I got 3 or 4 more in the A system. Anyways, sorry. Yeah, I get distracted. Tree. Oh, squirrel. Oh, mercy. But just ignore the explosions as always. Like I said, if you have any questions, suggestions, comments, anything like that, make sure to leave them down below. I do read them. I try to respond. But most of all, I just hope you enjoyed the show. And remember, I'm Jim Slate. Take care and God bless.